MOE, Certified Innovative Ambassador, Assistant Professor, and Head of Department of Business Administration, Congo Arts and Science College. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Ms. Pavitra. And excellence is not being the best, it is doing your best. I would like to call upon our chief guest, Dr. M. Tangam, MOE Certified Innovative and Ambassador, the Assistant Professor and Head of the Department of Business Administration from Congo Arts and Science College. And now, he is working with 11 years of teaching experience from various colleges, and he was published 10 papers of international level journal, and also he was 21 papers are published in national level journal. And finally, he was 23 seminars and workshops are attended in various colleges. And also, he was 82 webinars are attended in various disciplines. So I would like to invite giving a special address.
Thank you, sir. And
Thank
thank
you,
you, ma'am. And I thank the management of Erode Arts and Science College for arranging this wonderful program to the welfare of the students. Good afternoon, students.
All are muted, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about the role and importance of intellectual property rights. It is a need and hour for each and every students, especially for students from a commerce background and a social science background. They must have to know what are all the intellectual property rights, because now the central government and then state governments is taking in so many efforts to inculcate the knowledge of an intellectual property rights, and they are motivating the students to go for various intellectual property rights. It is very, very important for us. Then, what is meant by intellectual property rights? First, we should try to know what is meant by intellectual property rights. Then, intellectual property rights is nothing but if you are for example, if you are a owner of the particular property, it may be in any assets. You take it as an example of an land. So, if you are the owner of the particular land, you have to protect your land by way of documentation, proper documentations. So the document is properly is in your name, and then you having some other documents also like patta and some other documents will be mentioned in your name without getting permission from the owner. Nobody is having a rights to use or rights to sell the land to some other students. Ma'am, Mageshwari ma'am, I think I have muted, ma'am. I have muted all, but it is not yet muted, I think so. Ma'am, is all are muted, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes,
Bhupalan. Okay.
okay. So you have an rights of that particular land with the help of the proper documentations. So without knowing and without getting proper permission from the owner, nobody is having a rights to use the land, or and they have to sell the land to somebody else. So nobody can't do anything else. Likewise, if you are with the help of your intellectual knowledge and skills and creativity, and then innovations, if you are creating something, it may be a design or it may be the trademark of your products or your company, or it may be you have to create any process, or if you are creating any models. So if the person, those who are and creating or inventing something, that person is known as an inventor. So if you are an inventor, if you are inventing something new, it's in this world. So you have to protect your rights. It is very, very important for everybody. So how can the protect the inventors? This is the way in which you have to protect the invention is known as an intellectual property rights. So intellectual property law helps the inventors to and to to make an security for their inventions. So IP India is an authorized institution. Then that institution is providing an monopoly power to the inventors. IP India is an autonomous institution. They have an rights to providing any kind of an intellectual property to the inventors. So if this is an intellectual property. It's an you have to protect with the help of an this intellectual property rights. You can register and then you can protect your inventions. You can for your designs or your patent or then your ideas or your novelty and then anything else. It may be designs or models or processing. So if you are inventing something new from this world, you can protect your rights. So what is intellectual property? It is an intellectual property is the property arises from the human intellect. It product of human creations. So I'm already we had discussed earlier. So it is an we have to protect our human creations. The intellectual property is very, very important. So the intellectual property is comprising and two important documents. One thing is a literary and artistical works and industrial property. Pure and literary by way of an with the help of an research tools, with the help of an literature, and then you are creating something as a new theoretical thing, or if you are creating something new, models or something else, so you can and raise your rights and your artistical works. It may be if you are writing an if you are creating any musics and then anything else in art or something, it's an in that particular part artistical part, you can protect your rights. And industrial property also able to protect. Another part is an industrial properties. So what is intellectual property? It refers to the creation of mind. This is very helpful to you to understand clearly. So intellectual property is a creation of a mind. It is an inventions, art, literary and artistic work, symbol, name, image and design. So used in commerce. So IP India is protected by patents. What are the ways in which then IP India is protect the inventors and then protect the inventors and inventions or creations is by way of granting patents. So patent will be granted to the inventors for their designs or process or models and trademarks. So if you think about an Honda or Hyundai, so what comes to your mind? So immediately that particular vehicle or four-wheeler or two-wheeler or the company. So it is that imagination is suddenly isn't reached our mind. So this is an trademarks. So for an you have to create a trademark for your company. So this is an easy to understand by other persons, and then the trademark is a one of the way in which you have to distribute or you have to express it to your consumers or your end persons to reach as soon as possible way. And then copyrights. If you are an author of a book, so if you are writing anything else, anything new or story or something else, so you can protect your rights by way of and getting and copyrights. You can copyrights your writing works. So this will also be possible. Up to 70 years, the copyrights will be protected by the writer. And trade secrets, for example, Pepsi, soft drinks, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and KFC. So these end products is having something in special from the other products. So they have some sort of a secrets. The Sakti Masala itself, they have some combination of various groceries, and then they have to make a different kind of spices, so that they have to keep some sort of trade secrets. So these trade secrets will also be protected by the IP India. You can protect it. So these are all the ways in which the inventor is protected by IP India. And one is trademark and patent, copyright, industrial designs and layout or design, and trade secrets. So this is the logo of an intellectual property rights in IP India. This is the logo. This office is situated in Chennai, Teni Road, Chennai. So what are the legislations is passed by our parliament regarding the intellectual property rights? The Companies Act 1957 and Trademarks Act 1999, Trade Secrets Act 1979, Industrial Designs Act 1985, and Designs Act 2000, and Geographical Indications of Goods Act 1999, and the Patent Act 1970. These are all the acts which helps the government and as well as the inventors to protect the rights. And then how many years we are able to extend the rights in each category. For copyrights, if you are raising and copyrights for your writings, you can protect your rights up to 70 years. For example, if you are publishing an article to the any kind of journals, if you are publishing an article in the journal, so you are the inventor, so you have to write the article and then you have to conduct then so many analysis and all other things, so that article is then submitted to the concerned and publisher for publishing your article. So once it is you are signed at the time of publishing an article, at the time of giving your consent to publish the article, they will get a signature from the writer, that may be an author. So author have to sign it. So the right of that particular article is then handed over to the publisher. So the publisher is having a right of the particular article for next 70 years. Even that the author wants to get a patent, or they go for some other rights, they have to raise for some other rights for the particular article, it is not possible because they given consent to given authorization to the publisher that rights has to be handed over to them, because they can't reuse it, they can't claim the rights again. And trademarks, it's a 10 up to 10 years you are able to protect your rights after 10 years. So after completion of each 10 years, you have to get a renewal. So 10 years is a basic period. So again and again you can up to 50 or 60, 100, whatever may be that, based on the company itself, they have to decide how many years they have to extend the rights. And then patent, if you go for a patent rights, so 20 years you can protect your rights. So a periodical once, and you have to make a renewal. Renewal fee is charged by the IP India. So you have to make the payment and then you can renew. Up to 20 years only you are able to protect your patent. After completion of the 20 years, renewal will not be possible. That rights will be and send it to the public domain. So everybody can use your patent, your design or model or process. You can't claim it. After completion of the 20 years, you can't claim it. Trade secrets. So there is no limit on the amount of time for the trade secrets, because if you are able to protect hundreds or 1,000 years of your secret, that is your skill. So once it is disclosed by the public, so it is not, and there is no use of that in protecting your ideas, or it may be an trade secrets. So once it is disclosed by the owner, or it may be the employees of the particular company, it is there is no use of it. But up the maximum limit, you can protect your trade secrets. And geographical indications. So there is no limit on the amount of time. For example, this is an individual can't claim for the geographical indications because it is announced by the government based on the skills or skill set or the quality of the product or the combination of a product in the particular geographical location. So each location that location is having in some sort of a different products. So the product is manufactured or product is prepared in that particular geographical areas is having a unique taste or some sort of uniqueness in the particular product. So that product is identified and announced by the government. That's by geographical indicator. So the example is We are saying in so many examples, Tanjavur Kalayati Bommai, and then Bhavani Jamakalam, and then Kangayam Kale, and then Pinnacle Talabakattu Biryani, something like that. It's a geographical indications. So this is an uniqueness of the particular people in that particular geographical area. So they have to use that advantages of the particular geographical indications, and then they can produce the product in the with the help of the geographical indications, and then they can sell it to the many areas. So that is the purpose of geographical indications. So we will discuss one by one. So what is copyright? It is a form of an intellectual property product granted under the Indian law to the creators of origin of works of authorship such as literary works, computer programs, tables and compilation including computer databases, which may be expressed in words or codes, schemes or any other forms. It include a machine readable media, dramatic, music, artistic work, and then cinematographic films, and then sound recordings. So it is an, for example, a few years back, Ilayaraja claims that the music of uh, the various films by Ilayaraja has to be used by many singers in many stages. So each and every orchestra peoples they are using that songs and then music of Ilayaraja. So they are earning a much income. So that Ilayaraja is an file a case against the people those who are in using his music and songs without the prior permission of Ilayaraja. So that he claims that is the nobody can't use his songs and then um, uh, that is an music without any prior permission from him. So that now afterwards, so nobody is having a rights to use the songs without prior permission from that person. So that this is an copyrights. So the rights is belongings to the particular inventor or the creator of the music or songs or something like that. So that nobody can't claim or nobody can't use it without prior permission from the right person. And then trademark is a distinctive sign as identified services as those produced or provided a person or enterprise. It's a distinctiveness. It's an Honda and Honda. The symbol is an, slightly in some changes in the Honda and Honda, but we are able to clearly identify whenever we are seeing that vehicle. We are able to identify this is Honda and this is Hyundai because with the help of the trademarks. And then maybe in one or a combination of words or numerals. So they may consist of drawings, symbols, or it may be an signs or shapes or tracking of signs, musical, vocal sounds, then fragrance is a distinguished features. It provides the protection of the owner and then the maximum exclusive rights to use it to identify the goods to authorize another to use the written for the payment of some pieces or some charges. So registration is 10 years. After 10 years, it has to be renewable. So if you go for in trademarks, we are in commerce people. So that we are able to identify the trademarks of various companies, and then just like that we have to know this is the trademark of that particular company. So that we are able to view or we are able to see the designs or models or something like that, and then we will express our views only. So if you go for an Photoshop, with the help of an Photoshop, you are able to design the trademark because so many tutorials are available in YouTube. So trademark designing in Photoshop, just you have to type these things in a search engine of YouTube. Then you are able to get much and much tutorials so that you can see these tutorials from the YouTube. Then you will get an idea. Then if you are planning to start a company or if you are a neighbors or your relatives is opening any new concern, just you have to design it. You have to create a trademark design and then you have to give it to them. This will give a different skills or different knowledge to you. Then this is very helpful to you to develop your career also. And then trade secrets is a formula, practices, process, design, legal instrument, pattern, or a compilation of an information which is not generally known, are reasonable and sustainable by which a business can obtain economic advantage over the competitors. So we have to compete the competitors. We must have to maintain some sort of secrets. This is very, very important, that it has to be and kept in very, very secret manner. So once it is disclosed by any an untrustable persons, so it will be, and this is, you can't maintain as a secret in future period of time. In some jurisdictions, such as secrets are referred as confidential information or classified information. Such words may be used for secrets. What are the different examples of trade secrets is and components or formulas, manufacturing or processing methods, business plans, and then R&D informations, customers, supplies list, and marketing plans, and then IT system architecture, unpublished promotional materials, and then information regarding the business opportunities, sales, price, cost data, confidential software application features, and then algorithms. Then industrial designs. If you go for an industrial designs, it's a process of and design applied to physical products that are to be manufactured by mass production. If you are producing any kind of products, for example, in any product, if you take an example of an mobile phones or mouse, or it may be any utensils, or any more decorative items, so that with that design and your models, you can raise your industrial designs. That is very, very important. So it is an for your design, for your model of the particular design, maybe any toys, you can take any example. So that designs and that model, you can raise the industrial designs. Nobody can't design or produce the same model. It's an manufactured by you, and then it is an, you have an rights to protect your models and designs. They can produce in the same kind of products. They have to make some changes. For example, in four wheelers, some models, some company causes are the same like that. So each model is an you take an example for so many things. So the model is same like that, but somewhat they have to make some changes, some differentiations has to be mentioned. Then only they are able to get a protection. They are able to and get an approval also. So the same model is manufactured by the one company, the car of the one company. Then another company is can't produce the same model. Something has to be modified, or something has to be changed. It is very, very important. This is a model of an industrial designs. The geographical indication is the name or sign used on products which corresponds to a specific geographical location or origin. A geographical indication is a right enable those who have the right to use the indications to prevent its use by a third party whose product does not conform to applicable standards. So the product which is an applicable in that applicable standards, which some sort of uniqueness, that product is an mentioned as a geographical indicators. These are the examples of an geographical indicators. For example, Dindigul lock, and then Erode turmeric, and then it's an Palani Panjamridam, then Tanjavur doll. So this is an some examples of an, so many things are there. So few examples of an Tanjavur Veena. Like. So we will discuss about copyrights, and then industrial designs, and then trade secrets. So these things we are all already discussed. So now we go for a patent. So if you are an artist, you are able to raise an copyrights. Or if you are a writer of a book, you can raise your copyright of your book. If you are a manufacturer, you can raise your rights by way of an industrial designs, and then trademarks, like that. So these things is done by an such category of people, inventor of the particular category. They can raise and they can hold the rights up to the maximum extension period given by the IP India. as a student community and the faculty community is having a lot of scope for an obtaining pattern. So government itself is motivating and mentoring the students community to go for many patterns, because uh, many of us may or may not be aware that the pattern, however the pattern is playing a vital role in each and every day of our life, because uh, each and every product is if you take an example of an RO, it's an we are using an everybody is using an RO for an purifying water in our home. We have it. So in that RO, it's the designs and then the processing mechanism is then protected by the US government. So who is inventing that RO is a reverse osmosis system. Then RO system is known as, this is an invention of an US. It's an US government. So if you are buying any RO in India, so the price of that membrane and the processor, or it may be something you are paid it for that particular seller. We thought that the payment is made to the seller of India, so that is the income or revenue generated by the seller, not like that. So whenever you are buying any materials related to that RO, some percentage of the amount will be and send it to the US people who is having this particular rights. That person is earning money. So it is the pattern is playing vital role in each and everybody's life. So whenever we are buying any kind of products, some percentage of the amount will be and handed over to the inventor. So the pattern is very, very important. You are all having a very good scope of and applying and obtaining pattern. What is patent? Patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention. So this is a right and granted for the invention and by way of giving rights to the inventor. Patent is an exclusive right to a product or process that generally provide a new way of doing something or offers a new technical solution to a problem. This is an exclusive rights of a product or process. It's a new way of doing something. So if the existing thing, is it possible to get a patent for an existing models or existing process? It is an existing product, it is not possible. Any existing process or product in this world, it is not possible to obtaining patent. Something has to be new, then new technical solutions of a problem, then only you are able to raise your patent. So what are the criteria of an patent? If I want to get a patent for any kind of product or design or process or models, how I'm able to get a patent? Sorry. So three important things you have to keep it in your mind when you go for a patent. One thing is a novelty. So novelty means it is very, very important criteria of a patent. Novelty means new. It should not be an usual. It should be an unusual or something new. Any existing product, you are creating something new, you are able to get a patent. For example, an engine. So any diesel engine or petrol engine. So this it is usually they are designing with the help of some parts or some supportive things. So if you are changing or if you are producing any new engine, that will use that model. You are using that if you are manufacturing a new engine or using a same kind of fuel, but that engine processing isn't totally different from the existing engine, and then the fuel which is used for the particular engine is totally different from the existing fuel. New fuel may be generated or may be used, and then how much consumption of a fuel of the existing engine. For example, if you are innovating a new engine, that engine is in taking and fuel for a very minimum quantities, or the performance of the engine will be improved. Something has to be, and new thing is required for getting a patent. And inventive steps, the product or process must be an inventive solutions. So some solutions has to be given with the help of your inventive step. Something is new. In this existing model, I have to add something new. So then that is known as an inventive step that has to be mentioned in your patent form. And industrial applications, if you are producing or if you are designing any kind of products, that has to that must be produced by the industries. I have created some models, some designs, but it is not possible to produce, it is not possible to use it for anybody else in this world. It is not possible to get a patent. That should be an industrially applicable, that has to be a possibility of producing same kind of product in the industry, and that product has to be used for some community. It may be an rural people, or it may be an urban people, or it may be an something is an some group of category people, that will not be an issue, but that has to be usable, and that should be possible to producing in an industry. That is very important. So patent filing application procedure, if you want to raise a patent, so you can having two options. One thing is a provisional specification, and another one is a complete specification. So you have some ideas, or you have some new models, or you have identified and some processing of some kind of activities, or some kind of an purpose. So you can raise uh, then the rights of your inventions. You can raise the right of your invention in IP India. IP India is always protecting the rights of an inventors, protect the rights of an inventors. So two options is available. One thing is a provisional specifications, and another one is a complete specifications. What is meant by provisional specifications? So if the inventor is in a conceptual stage of the concept, you are in the beginning stage of your concept. Your design or model or process is not yet finished. It's not yet completed. So you are in the beginning stage of your concept or models, but the inventor is likes to protect their inventions in the early stage, before 1 year. For example, I'm in need of 10 or 11 months to complete my process, but my designs or models has to be an approved, or it has to be getting an approval from the IP India in a clear date before 11 months itself. That has to be approved by the IP India. This is what the inventor felt they can go for in provisional specifications. It's filed to claim the priority of the invention. They must have to get a priority. So it may be, and because I have when creating some models or process or some designs, so I have to work on that. It will take 10 or 11 months. So within that period of time, it's any inventor, some other inventor is creating a same kind of model. So they may get an patent. So I am unable to protect my invention. So that is another purpose of raising and priority of the inventions. So no complete disclosure of the idea is required. So only if you are in a beginning stage, it's not possible to disclose your complete ideas, and clearly identify the inventions and its scope in a standalone documents. You have to clearly and mention the invention and scope of your inventions, and then your objectives. So everything has to be clearly mentioned. So drawing is not necessary, but the inventor felt that if they are enclosing the drawing, that will helps to understand clearly by their inventions. They can add a drawings. Then another option for an inventor is complete specifications. You have finished all your inventions, your designs, your model is completed. Now you can go for a complete specifications. The specification is a techno-legal documents containing an scientific information constituting and patent rights. It's an this is an the entire things may be an, disclosed by the complete specifications, the techno-legal documents. It's an based on that requirements, you have to mention everything because you have completed your inventions, no? So entire description of the inventions has to be mentioned. The legal boundaries of the inventions are protecting the design or concept. You have to fix the legal boundaries. Up to which extent you have to protect your rights. For example, if you are a manufacturer, if you are in designing an on particular product, so some features of the product is there. So up to which extent the product you are design alone, or the features of the products, or it may be some other new options. So what are the things you have to protect? Up to which extent you have to protect your rights, that has to be mentioned. So in complete, if you go for in complete specifications, what are all the documents? What are all the details you have to enclose? First, you have to clearly explain your title. So in all forms, you have to submit one form, 1, 2, 5, 9, 18. These forms has to be submitted in the patent office. So in all, each and every forms, the title will be the same. There is no change of titles. And field of invention and its uses has to be mentioned clearly. It is no need to write pages and page by pages regarding your field of inventions, prior art, objectives. Only a small paragraph is enough to explain your whole inventions. Then prior art and problems to be solved. Prior art means existing. So if you choose a mobile phones, so what are the models of mobile phones are available? What are the features are available? This is prior art. Then, if you are inventing and something new mobile phones like an Apple or something like that, so with the help of your own softwares, your own operating systems, so this is the problem to be solved for security purpose, or it may be an on mobile phone will gives a solution for all the commitments of each and every person's. So that is problem solved. So prior art means existing. And then object of the inventions, so you have to, and whenever you are giving an object, three objects has to be mentioned. Then a primary object, further object, and further object has to be mentioned. Summary, brief summary of your invention has to be written within a one paragraph, and detailed description of the invention has to be mentioned. Detailed description, what is your processing, and then what kind, if you are an creator of a new app for soluting a problem for that particular people, or maybe for payment wallet or something like that. So the detailed description how it is and functioning, and then how the inventor has to be, and the how the users has to be in a invent, or it may be, and how to using that particular an app or something like that has to be mentioned. And statement of claims, maximum extent you have to protect your claims, that has to be mentioned. And drawing it is necessary, you have to include it, and you have to write an abstract. This is very, very important. So in a processing mechanism of a patent filing, what are all the processing mechanism is followed by the IP India. So the invention disclosures, so the area or nature of invention and description of an invention, similar existing solutions, advantages, diagrams and sketches has to be mentioned in the invention disclosure. And another object is if you are having any ideas to in raising a patent for your inventions, then you have to first you, as an inventor, I am a new inventor, I don't know and whether my invention is patentable or not, whether my invention is fulfill all the requirements of a patentability act, patent act. So as a small inventor, it is not possible to aware of these informations. So the inventor has to discuss the invention's details to an experts, or then patent agents, then a patent attorney, and then some and people those who are having an exposure in that patent. So if the inventor is discussing their inventions to these peoples, there is a lot of choices on this is there, that that person those who are discussed in that particular details, they may disclose to the other people also. So there is a lot of chances is there for protecting their inventions of a particular designs or models. The inventor has to sign a non-disclosure agreement. I have to disclose the I have to keep it secret of my inventions, but unfortunately, I have to discuss my inventions to the uh, patent people, patent examiners, or patent people regarding my designs or my models is eligible to get a patent. But that person should not disclose to others. For protecting my inventions, I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement before exposing your details to the peoples. Protecting the confidentiality of the patent by way of signing a non-disclosure agreement and disclosing the patent details to professional supervisors, partners, technical assistants for initial analysis of the commercial worth of the patent. You have to analyze the commercial worth of the patent. You have to disclose your details. Before share that invention disclosure, this agreement has to be signed. That is very, very important. Then after that you are discussing your details to the professionals. So then you have to verify your patentability checking. This is optional, it is not compulsory for each and every inventor. But as an inventor, I have to verify whether my patent is fulfill all the criteria of an Patent Act 1970. I may go for a novelty search, then patentability search report and extensive report. Once my patent is an maybe once the same designs I have created and same models or same process is already patent in this world, it's not possible to raise a patent again. Once it is used by any part of this world, you can't raise an patent rights of the particular invention. So publication of a patent. And inventor is not ready to wait for that much of time for getting an approval of the patent, they can go for another option, early publication request. An EPR request can be submitted with the help of an Form 9. Then they can get a patent within 1 month period of time. So within 1 month, I have to get a patent. I may go for an yearly publication request. It has to be submitted along with your patent application form, that is Form 9. Then you have to pay an additional fees of rupees 2,500 for getting a yearly patent rights. Within 1 month, your patent will be published. So the paper application is examined. So for example, if you are applying for any patent, so the main criteria is it should be a novelty and inventive step and industrial application. These three things has to be considered. At the same time, it should not be published earlier. For that, we may go for an initial search of patentability checking, and then you may go for you may approach the professionals regarding that and checking of your designs or models whether it is patentable or not. So how the patent office is verifying your inventions, so whether it is already this kind of inventions is patent or not. So in this world it should not be patented, is a very important criteria. So how it is possible to verified by the IP India is, so examiner is there. It's an examiner is in IP India. This examiner is specifically appointed by IP India to verify the each and every patent regarding that whether the patent is fulfill all the requirements of and Patent Act. These kind of models or process or designs is already patented in this world or not, and then any queries is in that particular patent, any objections of that present patent, present model is has to be raised by the examiner. It has to be clearly and understood by the examiner. These things are very, very important. So the patent application is examined by a patent office after receiving the request for examination. Once your patent is granted, within 48 months you have to submit your request for examination. So sometimes this request for examination is then submitted along with an application also. Sometimes it will be submitted separately. So after submission of a request for examination, the controller is send that application to the patent examiner to examine the different patentability criteria, subject matter, novelty, non-obviousness, inventory steps and industrial application. These categories they have to review your patent. After reviewing that application, the examiner creates first examination report and submitted to the controller with some objections in the patent applications. Sometimes, examiner is having any objections of the patent and they have any clarifications, then they can raise some objections and this will be diverted to the controller. The controller is informed to the inventor regarding the objections raised by the examiner. So the inventor has to settle, or the inventor has to give clear-cut explanations regarding that my patent is fulfill all the requirements. My patent have an inventory steps. My patent is a novelty, and then my patent is an industrially applicable, and then my patent is an having and all the aspects. My patent fulfill all the aspects, all the criteria of the tag. So the patent has to be published. This is what the inventor has to and given authorizations and given explanations to the examiner. So then only the examiner will accept that the request made by the inventor. So majority of the patent applications will receive then some type of objections based on the examination report and analyze the examination report with patent professionals and creating a response to the objections. So examination report has to be analyzed by the professionals and then they have to create a response to the objections. Then they have to submit an clear-cut explanations to the controller and create and send the examination report to the controller that the invention is patentable and fulfill all the patentability criteria. So all the objections are resolved by the patent and by the inventor. It is also accepted by the examiner also. It's very important. Some objections is not acceptable. Some objections is not satisfied by the examiner. The examiner won't accept that explanations of the inventor. Sometimes they may reject it also. The grant of patent notified in the patent journal is published time to time. The grant of patent is notified in the patent journal and it's also published in the time to time. The official gadgets will be updated every Friday. Every Friday the official gadgets will be updated and then it will be published. We can verify it whether our patent is published in the particular gadgets. Then I got a patent in the topic of a data integration platform of unified payment interface for seasonal entrepreneurs. This is my topic. What I did in my patent is for seasonal entrepreneurs, they can buy some kind of a seasonal product and sell it to the in the seasonal periods, and then they will close the sales in the particular period, and then next period, when the next period starts, they will start doing the same kind of activities. For the seasonal entrepreneurs, they doesn't have any options, any facilities regarding that how much product they have bought and then how much they have sold and then how much payment they made, how much is then not yet paid. It is they have to pay, and then how much is then product is sold and how much is remaining units are available, and then when will they have to procure the materials again. So these kind of reports is not possible to generate by the seasonal entrepreneurs. So we are using a DMS and RGGS applications. It's an automated integrated tool. This is used to create an model for producing and daily reports to the seasonal entrepreneurs. So once this is they have to download this application to their mobile phones. So automatically periodical reports will be generated regarding the materials, then how much quantities materials, how much bought and how much sold, how much remaining available, how much money they have paid to that suppliers, and how much is it's not yet paid. It's how much payment has to be made in future, and then everything. It's will be generated in a report format, and this will be and so whenever they need, they can verified. So we are using an Telnet software. It's an open source software. Integration program is used for my invention. So what are the points you have to remember regarding that pattern is it need to submit it with provisional application and also with complete our specifications. And then once you are submitting the provisional applications, you have on 12 months period of time to submit the complete specification. Within 12 months, you must have to submit the complete specifications. Applicant is the owner of the patent. There can be multiple applications also. But if you are go for an institution, the owner is the institution, you are the inventor. But in this case, you are an individual applicant, you are the owner and you are the applicant. And then more than one person may also be an applicant of the patent. The natural persons can be inventor and and there can be a multiple inventor for an invention. That should be natural persons. It's not possible for an artificial institutions become an inventor. The details submitted at the time of provisional should be the same in the complete specification also. What you have given in the provisional specification, same data has to be submitted in the complete specification also. It cannot be different. If it is totally different from the provisional specification, that has to be rejected by the controller or the examiner. The title of all the applications and forms should be same for the acceptance. In all the forms, your title should be same. What are the forms you have to submit for patent filing? Form 1, Form 2, Form 9 and Form 18 has to be submitted. Each and every forms have some sort of specifications. You have to fill it and then each pages the inventor has to be signed. Each inventor has to be signed. That has to be submitted to the IPA office. So as an art student, I am a commerce students. So what are the scope of getting a patent? You can choose a wholesaler. You can create any model for product handling mechanism. It's a recording that how much product they have bought it from the manufacturer and how much is sold to the retailer, how much remaining goods is available for each category. You can create detailed sector billing mechanism so that you can create some new technique or model for billing the products, and then it may be with the help of a barcode itself, people are using a billing mechanism. You can use it as some other models you can create. Like a barcode, you can create some other models. Like a readable, machine readable model. You have to mingle with them technical peoples, computer science students, then only it will be possible. Supervisors, techniques and supervisions, you can create a model or some ideas for verifying the supervision work. How it has to be verified and how it has to be and submitted to the report of higher authorities. In logistics and supply chain management, as a lot of scopes are there. You can go for product handling techniques and then in a product delivery mechanism, and then you can think it. There are so many options are available. Inventory department, material handling, and order processing techniques you can create. In marketing, methodology of personal selling, you can create. CRM, then you are aware of it. So customer data handling techniques and then communications you can go for it. This is a flowchart of an patent process. So patent application you may go for in provisional applications or complete specifications. In provisional you have to go for in complete specifications within 12 months. Then in complete specifications after 18 months your patent will be published. Within 48 months you have to submit the request for examination. Then in request for examination it is fulfilled by the objections of an examiner. So it is the response to the first examination report. So it is accepted by the examiner. Then they are hearing your words. Then he will accept. The order will be granted to you. Then after that, once the order is granted, that will be published in the official gazettes. It is published every Friday. It is not response to the FPR. They are not ready to accept in your explanations or your objections. Explanation of the objections raised by the examiner, that will be refused. They are not ready to grant a patent. So you can raise your rights for appealing against the order. You can approach the court, and then in by way of legal proceedings, you can raise your rights. And then within the 12 months, if you are not submitting your complete specifications, so your invention will be deemed to be withdrawn. Patent Office in India is an Controller General of Patents. The Office of the Controller General of Patent Designs, Trademarks, generally known as Indian Patent Office. It's an agency under the Department of Promotion of Industry and International and then Internal Trade, which administers the Indian law of patent, design, and trademarks. This is the patent offices in India. The 4 patent offices in India. Its main office is situated in Kolkata, and Mumbai and Chennai, Delhi. There are 4 offices is there. So this is an IP India page in the website. If you type it as an ipindia.gov.in in Google search engine, you will directed to the this website. Then you can get into that. In patent, design, trademarks, geographical indications for each and every category, they have an separate options. You can go for that, and then you can view it. And then what are all the different rules and regulations and categories, and then mechanism, processing mechanism is given into that. So you have an option for e-filing also. If you want to file your patent in a e-filing option, first you have to log in. Then after logging into that IP India site, then you can and go for an applications page. Then you can fill the applications and enclose all the necessary documents, and you can submit, and you can make the payment also. Then you can submit the application. That will be possible in e-applications. But for that, the inventor has to sign it in an e-signature is required for e-filing. In Chennai office, it's an Anna Salai, it's an Gindi Industrial Estate and Chitko Industrial Estate. And then this is opening in Monday to Friday by 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Directly, if you are willing, you can submit your applications is directly to the IP office Chennai. This is the phone number and this is the website address of the IP India. So I concluded that in last several years there has been a growing awareness of an intellectual property. In past 2 years, from a very small cities. So how it is possible for me to become an inventor? I am living in a small city, and then I don't have that much of scope of getting patent or and design and digital designs or trademark something like that. So I will give a small example to you. So it's an one professor from an Mysore. He is an English professor of one of the famous institution in Mysore. One fine morning, that person is an moving towards an roadside. So at that time, there are many people. There are so many coconut trees in that particular location. So the laborers are working in that particular farm. They are in taking and coconut palms and then using for in some other purposes. So they are in bringing it and then somebody is in firing it. So these things is happening in that roadside. The professor is move along that side on that particular road, and then he thinking about why should we use. There are so many coconut palms. It's an wasted. There is no reuse of this particular product. Why should we make it as an usable thing? Just in a fraction of second, he got an idea. He came back to that institution and then he discussed with his students. Then they have generated an idea. Why should we make them straw in that coconut farm? So he think and then he make them some models with the help of some students. Then they created some models and using some equipments. Then first they are straightening that coconut farm and they fall, and then they have to roll it. Then they have to fix it. Then he created an one model is an it's an degradable straw. Up to this we are using plastic straw only. So it's a output is very good. So he got an patent also. Then he start selling this product. Then now he got an order from the more than 7 to 8 countries. More than 7 to 8 million orders is received by that person for every month. So the initial investment is also made by his institution. Then now he is earning a huge income, and within the short duration of time, he the turnover of the company isn't increased a lot. So without that much of an investment, because the investment is very low, only few machineries with low cost is enough to making this particular product. So it is an no need for an buying and for paying a huge money for the raw material also, because it's a nobody is an using that raw material for any purpose. It's an they are always an they doesn't have enough time or an enough place for destroying those things. If you are and asking to give it to you, they are ready to provide. So that one simple idea, one simple spark in your mind is an the great thing to change your life, change your um, total lifestyle in future. So think it in that aspects, you will become a very good inventor. So it's an intellectual property laws plays a very important role in investments in research and development areas, and design, copyrights, and trademark laws protect the rights, the creativity as well as the innovative works. In this era of technological advancement, there is a need for an effective intellectual property laws. Because of new technology, many people stole the creativity or made duplicate fake copies. So if you are an inventor, you are working for many years for inventing that particular model or design. Within a few minutes, others will steal your ideas, isn't it? Really, this is happening in this world. So you have to, if you are an inventor, you have to protect your ideas. This is very important. It is very difficult to find in which organization, which original one and which one is fake one. It is not possible to identify, because if you are an inventor, you are producing your models, but the another person, it may be some other persons may use the same thing, then producing the product, but you are comparing both the things. You are somebody is selling that your model is your production is fake content, others thing is an in a good one. These three intellectual properties are correlated with each other. So up to this, I conclude that my session. If you have any doubts or queries, you can ask me. If you have any doubts or queries, you can ask me. Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Ishwari, ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
if
Yes,
your
ma'am.
students have any doubts or queries, I will
Yes,
explain,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I can also say that, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Dear students, any doubts? Please ask to me, ma'am. Nobody questions, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. We will proceed, ma'am. We will proceed.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
I'm
you,
very
ma'am. Thank you for
ma'am.
the patience of your students. Thank you very
Okay.
much for Mageshwari
Okay,
ma'am
thank you.
and your department for organizing such a wonderful program. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. A very useful program to us, ma'am. Various information gathered to you, and also on behalf of our department. Thank you a lot. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, sir. You can proceed.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful presence, and it's very useful to us. Now, the proud parents of an honor roll student. I would like to call upon our final year student, Mr. Bharat, to give her vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all. I would like to my heartful thanks to present the vote of thanks. My special thanks to our beloved principal, Dr. S. Shankar Subramaniam. Thank you, sir. And also my heartful thanks to our respected director, Dr. R. Venkatachala. Thank you, sir, for your dedication. And also our Dean of Science, Mr. P. M. Selvaraju, sir. Thank you, sir. My special thanks to today's chief guest, Dr. M. Thangam, who deserved a wonderful job. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence. We are very great honored to make such a wonderful event. Thank you all.
you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
one.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Wind up பண்ணி.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again.
Students, all of you wind up.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.